Maybe I should start with my own introductions from myself. I am Arehone Mbadalinga, and then I'm a former student of University of Limpopo. So I was student like I'm sure all of you here. I was a student like you at the University of Limpopo, a computer science student. So today I got invited here. So I was also told I can bring my associate if I wanted to, anyone that I can take along, but I think I'm not sure if the other person which I wanted to bring along is still joining us. So I think let me jump straight to my slides without further waste of time. As I was saying that I was invited here to come and talk to you guys as members of ULS Comms, and then so I think my screen should be visible to you guys now. I'm sure.
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah, we can see this. We can see it.
All right, sure. So first thing I would say is that I'm a person who speak a little bit faster once I'm in the zone. So if maybe I'm speaking faster or you are not getting something, feel free maybe to raise your hand or maybe join me on the using your microphone, maybe so that I can emphasize whatever that you missed. Maybe I know once I'm in the zone, I tend to speak very faster, and then also if I'm going too faster, please stop me and then you just tell me, and then I will try to go a little bit slower. So today I'll be talking about something which a lot of us usually think about it, but most of us tend to not start or actually start, which is freelancing. So, what is freelancing? Freelancing is it means that it's you are offering services to other people. Definitely not for free because of the name there. It's not for free. You offer your services and then you can be able to earn some bucks from it. You can be able to make money. You can be able to build yourself, train yourself for future use. It's like a side hustle kind of. So this simply means that you are just working for yourself instead of working for a company or something like that. So you what do you call that word? Is it self-hired? I forgot that specific word which I'm looking for, but it's like that. And then you are not tied to any
I think
company.
the word
Uh,
that you're looking for is self-employed.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you. That's it. Self-employed. So you are self-employed. You do not depend on anyone to give you orders. Obviously, working with customers will definitely give you orders and all those things. But you depend on yourself. You make decisions by yourself and all those things. And then that way, you are offering your skills to the clients. So something which maybe you can ask yourself is why should you choose freelancing or why should you do freelancing? So obviously, one of the biggest reason would be freedom. Obviously, you get to be free. You make your own choices. You run your own. If it's a business, you run your own business and all those things. And then you do not depend on anyone. You are independent. You depend on yourself only, and then you can work from anywhere, even in your room. I think that's called working remotely. And then you can have multiple income of streams. I mean, multiple income streams, and then that way at least you can be able to make a living. People do make a living with freelancing. If you didn't know out there, like there are some people who do not work for companies. They just this week or maybe about 2 to 3 weeks or for 2 months is working for a certain company. After that, get another one. Just like that, they make a lot of money. And then also you can also build your own brand. Usually, I encourage a lot of people who start freelancing to maybe register a company and all those things. It might help you in future to get some big gigs where you are building websites for whatever, we don't know, maybe government on all those things. Even though it is difficult, but they are possible. Definitely, it's possible. So that way, you can build your own brand by just freelancing. You can build your own name. If it's a company, you can make it go far. You start small with fewer people. You approach fewer people, and then that way, you will build your own brand in no time. One thing which I will not lie to you, the reality of freelancing is something which is not easy. So it's something which a lot of people just talk about, a lot of people think about it, but they never actually do. When you start at the beginning, obviously, you find that there's no money. Sometimes someone comes to you, wants you to build a website, and then you charge them a certain amount of money, and then they say, no, I can't do that, let's leave it. Then you are losing clients just like that. So that's how it is at first. Sometimes it's a matter of people not knowing you. You find that no one knows you and no one trusts you yet, because me as a professional, or if I have my own startup company, I cannot just go approach anyone and then I say, can you build me a website? I don't even know you. I don't know what you can do. I don't know what you're capable of. At that time, I just need a website which can work well. So when you are starting at the beginning, that the journey is very much difficult. You need serious discipline, because no one is definitely not going to force you to work. No one will force you to work. You remember, you have all the freedom. It's only you who's coaching yourself, who's telling yourself to go and work and all those things. So that way you need serious discipline, so that you can tell yourself to go and work, to start working and stop procrastinating and all those things. So other things which I can say is the skills that you can monetize with freelancing. There are a lot of skills that you can use to do freelancing. As computer science students, obviously, you already have an advantage. That's some foundation for you, and then you can make money from all these things: cybersecurity, software development, IT support, quality assurance, data science. But obviously, you need to have a field which you chose yourself, which you love, which you feel passionate about. So obviously, there are other people who are jack of all trades who can do all these things, but you need to have at least one thing that you specialize on, and then others you can side. And then but also remember, I said since you're computer science students already, that's an advantage of you doing freelancing. People can trust you, maybe because you are a computer science student. So, but also you need to do online certificates, online courses. Try to push some online courses, online certificates. Get those. Try some challenges online. You need to also enter into hackathons, competitions, and all those things. So that way you can be able to master all these things, and you can make money from them, because that's all freelancing is all about, making money. So there's things like cybersecurity. You can find bugs in people's apps which they build. You can try to protect the networking system of somewhere where maybe it's a startup. You can talk to your, maybe somewhere you have an uncle or someone has some kind of a smart home. You can talk to them. Let me try to have a look how this thing works. I can try to fix it for you and all those things when there's a problem. You can try software development. Obviously, train yourself how to build apps, how to build websites. There's IT support, PC fixing. I think that's the most simplest thing which someone can do, but obviously you do get it in time as you are going on. So I, for myself, I would say the first thing I started making money with, which I can say is freelancing, is fixing laptops. The first laptop I was fixing was just from a friend, and then I tried opening it. I couldn't see anything wrong inside until I opened on the back side of the screen, and then I found out that the cable was detached. That boosted my confidence in fixing PCs. Then I started a business and all those things. I fixed a lot of computers for people from UL there. So that thing it is up to you on how to start it. And then there's things like quality assurance. You are just checking if people's apps or websites do not have bugs. Do they work exactly as intended? There's data science. Yeah, you can do a lot of things with these things. And then, so you should start with what you know. Definitely start with what you know. Do not try to jump to things that maybe you don't even know of without maybe doing some research about them and understanding them very well. So most people delay starting freelancing because maybe they think they are not ready, which is something that a lot of people say. There's no um, I don't know. I think I once had a quote which said, being ready is not a feeling, it's an action or something like that. I'm not sure. I will try to get it for you, but you can never be ready. You just have to, even when you're going to write a test, you can study and study, but you can never be ready. But once you enter there, you know that I'm going to write this thing. So I think that's when I know that I'm ready. Once I enter the vein, I know that now I'm ready. Whatever that I have, that's what I'm going to write. So you can only be ready when you start something. You can never be ready by just feeling, okay, now I feel like I'm ready. That's not how it works. So you should not wait to be perfect. Don't wait to think maybe when you can build serious websites or when you can for cybersecurity, when you can think that hey, maybe I can hack, I can do what that's when I can start. No. You should start now. You should try all those things. I think there's a point where I'll be showing you some other platforms where you can try things like bug bounty for other companies and all. So this thing of freelancing is all about you learn while you are doing the real work. You learn on the job. It's called learning on the job. Even when we apply jobs in corporate and all those things, um, sometimes you just list skills that you don't even have, but you are aware of. You know something about them. You tell yourself that I'm going to learn on the job. Everything can be taught as long as they show me how it's done. I can do it. So even in freelancing, you learn while you are doing the real work. You learn while you are building a website. You don't just start just like that. So freelancing mostly can tell you you'll need to learn on your own. Also considering that university curriculum does not exactly build like they focus mostly on theory, and then mostly we just tend to see software development on our final level usually. So you need to learn on your own. You need to make sure that you train yourself. University knowledge only will can't make you a software developer. You need to learn by yourself. Go to platforms which can teach you how to do these things. Use YouTube, short courses, blogs. Back then, before there was this thing of AI and vibe coding, we used to actually, when we were building things or maybe coding in general, we used to just search on Google, and then platforms like Stack Overflow would come and all those other platforms, and then you would actually hunt for what do you call, you would actually hunt for a solution, not just generate it from an AI and then you get it, you apply it like that. We used to suffer before getting an answer. So that's how it was. So even you, as a freelancer, you need to train yourself how to build these things, not how to prompt AI, how to build what. At least you can learn things like maybe prompt engineering. Those are things that maybe in future they can also be in need and all those. But you should definitely try to build things by yourself. Try to do things by yourself as much as you can, and then use AI as your companion, not as your slave or something like that. So you should also practice daily. Such things at least need you to practice daily. I think when I learned coding, I was using a platform called what do you call SoloLearn. I used to visit that app almost every day, like it was a game or something like that. And then it definitely trained me on how to program and all those things. So you should do that. And then you should also build small projects. You cannot be a computer scientist, or maybe let me just say an IT professional, without um, building small projects. You need to start from small projects. The smallest project in coding in C++, when you are doing that thing of countdown, it will train you as you are going. You need to try to check other languages, frameworks of building websites. If you're building websites, you need to research cybersecurity, because a lot of people just think computer science is something which is very narrow. These course is very wide. There are a lot of things. Just like if maybe I can go back to those slides. You see, there's cyber security, software development, a lot of things that you can do. Also, inside cyber security, there's also divisions. You can be a penetration tester. You can be what do you call the blue team, which works to defend the systems. You can be a cybersecurity analyst. You just analyze in a security operations center and all those. There are a lot. Cybersecurity architect. You just design frameworks for businesses and all those things. So you definitely need to try and do research on of all these things by yourself. In IT support, quality assurance, what is it? Data science, what happens? Software development and all those things. Because most people just think we are just maybe software developers, but we are not only software developers. We do a lot of things. Hopefully okay, I think I was here. And then also you need to stay consistent. You need to be consistent, do what you're doing, never give up on it, because giving up, definitely that's failing, but at least trying, you know that there's a chance that you can win. So also another thing, you need to build a portfolio. Clients, usually when you approach people for freelancing, they will want to see what can you do, what are you capable of. So if you do not have a portfolio, obviously, you have nothing to show to the client. So you need to do things like create GitHub projects. There's no way as a computer science student you can even reach final year or something like that while you don't even know what GitHub is, what it does, how it works, and all those things. So at least some of you are, I don't know the levels you are, whether you're first years or maybe finals or in between. But at least you are, if you have never heard of GitHub, at least you are hearing it from me. Consider yourself lucky. So GitHub is a platform where you push your code. It's called version control. But we use it to push our files there or push our code. We build there and then we save it there. So even if you lose your machine, your computer, or whatever, it is still there stored on GitHub. You can just simply go and get it. There's a lot of things. It can do a lot of things. So you need to learn how to use GitHub. Learn what GitHub is, learn how to use GitHub, create projects, and then save them on GitHub. And those are the things that you are going to show to your clients. And then you need to document your work. Don't just build something and then uh, leave it lying around as if that's nothing. You need to document it. What were you building? What is it? What was happening? How do you use it? And all those things. Documentation is very much important. Even in corporate, it's very much important. You can't build something without documenting it, because someone will come after that, then they don't know how to use that thing, while only you, the person who built it, know. So at least you need to leave something for other people, and then you need to show real skills to clients. Just like I was saying, GitHub, you need to show them skills from there, and then you need to be able to present your skills and all those, because clients will definitely trust proof. They won't just want to hear rumors and all those things. Also, there's something when usually when you are let's say there's something called elevator speech. It's when you are maybe you are approaching someone. Let's say you are in an event, then you are lucky. Then you are in the same elevator with the CEO of this other company, which you would like to work there. how would you present yourself in less than 1 minute? Because in an elevator, obviously, you don't have 10 minutes. You're just in an elevator. That's the only window which you have. How would you present yourself? Are you just going to say, I'm a software developer, and then you keep quiet there? So you need to have something called an elevator speech, which you can write it down, you can cram it, I don't know. And then so it should be fast, 30 to 60 seconds at least. So it's a summary of who you are, what you do, and your value proposition, and all those things. So it's made for a quick networking encounter. So just like I said, you need to know how to present yourself. So do a research what an elevator speech is. Have that. That's if you want to go to freelancing. So, and then another thing is that networking is key. Just like I was saying before, I think I should have said that on this slide, the elevator speech part. So, but definitely networking is key. You need to talk to people. You can't just be a freelancer and then you are someone who's shy. You call yourself an introvert or something like that. No, 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 that's not how it works in freelancing. In freelancing, you definitely have to work with people. You need to learn how to talk to people, learn how to initiate a conversation, because definitely someone who's well known or a CEO of a company or something which you want to approach for freelancing or something like that, they definitely won't approach you. You know that they won't approach you. You are the person who should approach them. So you need to learn how to talk to people, network, have people who know people, and then that way you'll be fine. Also, join tech communities. There are online platforms where you can join tech communities. LinkedIn, you can join there. There are many platforms if you do research online. Because definitely opportunities, you'll get them from people. They come from people. They won't just come to you lying around. They will come from you communicating with people and seeing things out there. And then platforms where to find gigs. There's freelance platforms. You can search freelance platforms on Google. It will definitely show you some platforms where you can go and do some freelancing work, get some freelancing gigs, make some quick bucks. You can end up making things like maybe about $200 in a week sometimes if you are too lucky, which is a lot. $200 when you convert it to South African rands is a lot to make in a week or maybe in a weekend or something like that. So there's bug bounty platforms, which I was talking about. Bug bounties for those who are in quality assurance and also cybersecurity. You'll be hunting for bugs, checking for problems in the system, security flaws, and all those things. There's job boards online, Indeed, LinkedIn, and all those things. Social media. These days, I take my social media as LinkedIn. Even though some people don't like it because of their own reasons, but I like it because most things which is shared there motivate everyone. You do see people posting their what you call their projects there, and then you get hip that okay, at least someone built this, blah blah, all those things. So definitely be a friend with social medias for professionals, just like LinkedIn. And then I don't know any other, but yeah. That's how it should be. And then there are freelance platforms which maybe I've heard of, which is like Upwork. Just go there, you can sign in, you register an account, you can find freelancing jobs there. There's, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Fiverr or Fiverr. You can get freelancing jobs there. There's a website called Freelancer. It's just called Freelancer. You go there. There's TopTal. You go there. You can find freelancing jobs and then you end up making quick buck. Yeah. And then there's bug bounty platforms for those who are in cybersecurity. There's HackerOne, Bug Crowd. You just go there, you register an account, you can you are making money by finding vulnerabilities. There's these platforms where you can definitely make some free money. I mean, some easy money, but obviously it's not something which is simple. It's not very simple. Hunting for bugs is not simple at all. You can even take weeks, a lot of days just to find bugs. So there's other platforms like I think I've mentioned some of Indeed, LinkedIn, remote job boards. You can just search remote jobs online on Google. You will definitely find them. You'll definitely find freelancing jobs. There's also Aligner. Okay, let me go back to presentation mode. There's also Aligner. It can give you a lot of freelancing work. You just go there, you make an interview with an AI, make sure you're prepared. Then after that, you'll start finding jobs. You apply, then they will give you those jobs. You do them online. And then, so for you to get your first gig, you need to start small. Don't think you will just wake up tomorrow and then you have a serious gig tomorrow or something like that. It's not that easy. At some point you'll need to offer low price. Definitely at some point you will have to do for free for other people. You can approach someone very big and then you approach them, you tell them, okay, I see you have a startup app, you have a website or something which does this. Someone who's interested in cybersecurity, I've been doing some work, so I was wondering if I can do some penetration testing for your website or for your app or whatever system. And then you tell them this is just for practice, so you don't have to pay me anything. Yeah, they will definitely recommend you to people who are up there as time goes on, and then it's not something which you just wake up. Then you have started making money just like that. Don't let anyone lie to you. And then you need to build reviews that way. So which means that you need to deliver quality work. You cannot build reviews without quality work. You need to make sure your work is quality. People like your work. People like what you did. I cannot ask for a website and give you this requirement, then you come and change the requirement somewhere, or you don't do exactly as I asked. That's not good. You cannot come and say you're doing quality assurance on my software, then after 2 weeks, I find bugs that you never found. That's not how it works. You need to deliver quality work. And then when you communicate with clients, you need to be clear and professional. You can't just speak to them like you're speaking to anyone, you're speaking to your friend. You need to make sure that you are professional and clear. And then you need to make sure that you understand all the requirements. When a client is giving you requirements, they can't just be on a call. Hey, I need a website to show this. Hey, I have what do you call this thing where they fix cars? I have a scrap yard, and then please build me a website for you to show what. There are no requirements and all those things. They need to document all those requirements and make sure that you understand them and all those things. And then you need to always update the client. You need to be transparent. That will help you a lot. And you need to manage your time very well. Set deadlines. Communicate with clients that I will start this day, I will end this day. You need to stop procrastinating. I will do it tomorrow, I will do it later. You need to make sure that clients get their work on time. But also remember, balance work and rest. You should not overwork yourself. If you see that on time, at least you see that you cannot finish something, communicate with your client on time. Do not wait until the last week or the last day and then you start giving excuses. This and this started. You need to make sure you communicate on time. Can you please extend with a week or so, something like that? And then there are a lot of mistakes which people do in freelancing, just like these common mistakes, waiting too long to start. Just like I said before, you need to start now. Waiting too long, I'll start. Maybe I'll start next year. Maybe I'll start when I have a PC. I mean a good PC. Maybe I'll start when I have a Core i7. Maybe I'll start next year when I do second year or third year. No. You need to start now. You need to stop undervaluing your skills. Whatever skill that you have, whatever that thing that you have passion, train yourself on that. You will make sure that, you will definitely get there. Poor communication, just like I was saying before, you need to communicate with clients. If you have poor communication, there's no way you're going to survive in the freelancing well, then all those things, and then also definitely giving up early. If you give up early, that's on you. You have lost. But at least if you try, you know that there's a chance that one day you will boom and you will get proper gigs, or maybe have a big company at some point. And then, so from me to you, I would say that start now. Just be patient, and you need to make sure that you always do your work consistently. So, and one thing you should never stop, don't stop learning. This tech industry doesn't, it's very big and it's always changing. Every day there's something, it's always being updated. When you wake up tomorrow, you will hear that they hacked this other company. There was a data breach because it's a 0 day vulnerability, which even them they never knew about. That's something new. It's an update in the tech industry. There's a hack which people don't know about. So every day you will wake up into something new in tech. You really these days now, since 2022, the AI has been dropping like left, right, and center. It's AI this, it's AI what, and all those things. There's more open claw, all those things. You need to learn those things, learn how to use them. If you are in data science, learn how to train models, those things, and yeah. So my final thoughts, I would say that freelancing is a journey. So this thing takes time. It's a long walk to freedom. It takes time. It's not child's play. But definitely at the end, it is worth it. You will get the results at the end. Okay, so before we go to questions, I think I was talking about um, this Bugcrowd website. Let me try to check if it was fine. So if you can see here, there's these I hope my screen is visible. So you can see I'm not making any money because I haven't been working. Nothing at all. So this is Bug Crowd, where you come and try to find some bugs in people's websites. Let me try to find some work and show you how they give. Um, so this is definitely freelancing. This is freelancing. What's happening now? This is, forgot how this thing works. Engagements. Aha. So here it is. So you can see, you'll definitely see some companies that you know, Luno. Oh, did I click Luno? Okay, I clicked it by mistake. But yeah, it's a bug bounty program. Um, then you come, you read the requirements, focus area, authentication and authorization, session management, all those things. You learn how to do them. You come here, you can make a quick buck, at least when you find it, depending on the target. They even show you depending on the target. P4 you can get from $225 to $375. The best ones you can get from $4.5 to $7.5. That's a lot of money, trust me. So these are platforms that you can learn. I mean, you can make money from. You can see some of them you can even get $20,000, but obviously those are big gigs, $75,000. So yeah, I think I forgot which other websites, but yeah, you can definitely try to search such things online, and then you will see that you can work with them. So I have someone who I had invited to stand in with me, but I'm not sure if the time still allows or if he has anything to say at all. I see, I think he has arrived. So, Mr. Rabrab, do you have anything to say? Maybe to add, or maybe a few words? Okay, so yeah, I think with my speech, I'm done. That's what I had for you guys. If maybe you have any questions, you feel free to ask. Um, yeah, feel free to connect online, maybe, and all those. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Arehone. So if anyone have any question, they can ask.
Good evening. Am I audible? Okay, I have a question for Arehone.
but sorry to pronounce your surname incorrectly. But my question is, if you were to do or to start over, what would you do different? When it comes to freelancing, what would you do different if you were to start over?
If I were to start over, I would definitely try to connect with much people as I can. Definitely learn as much as I can, because I think, as for me, from my experience, I wasted a lot of time during COVID. There was online learning during that time. We were not studying and all those things. And I wasted a lot of time, which I would have used to learn a lot of knowledge and all those things. So I would definitely try to, if any chance that I get, try to learn something which would definitely make me, make money for me. Definitely try to do more research on topics and all those things. Yeah.
Okay. So my other question has to do with your own freelancing bit. What exactly motivates you, especially that you are your own boss, so you don't report to anybody. So how do you stay motivated?
For me, I would say it's a passion. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur, and since technology is the only thing I know, might as well try to start something which would at least make me money also in future. So just like I said, I would advise most of you to maybe register a company or something like that. That would motivate you, because you are no longer just making it for money. You are making it for the growth of your company. At least tell yourself where you want to see your company in about 5 to 10 years to come. So for me, for myself, I know what I'm planning. I know what I want. So that's what motivates me to work more.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right, that's good. That's good. One last question, and then I'll give others a chance. My last question, it has to do with handling the clients. In a corporate space or at work, things they come in documents. Documented, and like the specs documentation that this person is looking for this particular website or application or cybersecurity stuff. But with you as a freelancer, how do you handle the client's requirements? Because in most cases, I think we all know that the clients are always, not always actually, they're mostly unclear with their requirements. You know, they can come in today with this particular requirement, and then tomorrow they change after they see what you have done so far. Let's say it's a logo. You create a logo because you thought you understood, but then when you show them, they start making changes, and then somehow you end up taking the whole month or the whole month of just creating a simple thing because the client was just unclear with their requirements. How do you handle those kind of situations?
Okay, so I think I would say, for such situations, make sure that you communicate with your client frequently. Just like something on my slides, that you need to make sure that you communicate frequently with the client. Communicate, be transparent. Yeah, I think that's the word I used. Transparency. They love transparency. They can't come to you today and say, create me a logo, or maybe create me a website, and then I need it in 2 weeks. Then you just agree today, then that's the last day you talk until the day that you're delivering. No, no, no. You need to talk to them on the first day. Definitely make sure the requirements are clear. And then after some few days, when you have built something, go back. So here I've done this and this and this and this. How do you like it? Then if they're making changes, at least let them make changes while it's still early. Even in corporate, in agile, that's how we work. We work while we are consulting with the client or the product owner. We work, we show, then they make changes before, and then come back again, work. Then just like that, we can even iterate things. So at least communicate with the client frequently. that way, I'm sure things can go well.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Arehone. That makes so much sense. Thanks.
If there are no other questions, I think we can go on, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so I just want to agree with you on some things. Wait, let me share my screen. Can you see?
Yes.
All right. So I just want to agree with you when you say that you have to create projects instead of procrastinating. I started this website right here that you see, 2 years, or no, 3 years ago, just 3 years ago, and I was procrastinating on finishing it. So the moment I was creating this thing, I even created 2 other projects. The moment I was creating this, I learned a lot of things that I thought I knew when I was approaching people to make, websites for them and so on. And I lacked knowledge because I was just doing it so that I get money. Yeah. After that, after learning most of the fundamentals, I created this website right here, which is 305 Technical Solutions. It's a website that it's a business that's under a family name from back home. And then I also created this one, which I call it the free academic books, whereby you find that I compiled all the books that are required for the SMCS curriculum in our university. It has almost every book that's there for the first levels only. The other thing that I'd like to add on is that when you are going to those websites, those cybersecurity websites that you mentioned, you need like fundamental skills to be able to know what went wrong or how to attack or how to offend, how to attack or charge offensive attacks or how to defend, you know. So to have those fundamental things, I think we can go to websites like Try Hack Me. They actually offer some free courses on how to hack and those other things. Yeah, I think I'll end there. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a good one. Try Hack Me, Hack the Box. Those 2 things should be your friends for people who are into cybersecurity. There's this other platform. I just forgot it. There's also for those maybe who are interested in things like Linux and all those things. You should try to configure your PC to work with DVWA, Damn Vulnerable Web App. It's built for being vulnerable. Then you just practice hacking on it and all those things. That's the best way to hack, not hack people and stuff because you will get arrested. That's the best way of hacking because it's a system you built in your own PC. You just configure it and then you do that. Also, OWASP juice shop, definitely.
Okay, Bugara, you can do the closing.
First up, I'd like to thank you, Arehone, for taking the time, dedicating your time to telling us how the world of freelancing is. I think a lot of people here learned a lot. Well, I did, and I still have a lot to add on to what you said, but I can't compromise time like that. So again, I'd like to thank you, Arehone, and everyone else on everyone else's behalf. They are also thanking me right now. May you have a blessed night and a blessed week.
No, thank you very much. Thank you very much for inviting me. It's a pleasure. At least I know how it feels to be a student of University of Limpopo and have listened to such talks and all those things. So yeah, definitely, it's my pleasure.